This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Hide it from my friends, I'm gonna let it shine. Hide it from my friends, I'm gonna let it shine. Hide it from my friends, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. What you gonna do with your little light? Gonna let it shine. What you gonna do with your little light? Gonna let it shine. What you gonna do with your little light? Gonna let it shine. What you gonna do with your little light? Gonna let it shine. Gonna let it shine. Show it to the world. Yeah. I'm gonna let it shine. Show it to the world. Yeah. I'm gonna let it shine. Show it to the world. Yeah. I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine. Let it shine. Let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. What you gonna do with your little light? Gonna let it shine. What you gonna do with your little light? Gonna let it shine. What you gonna do with your little light? Gonna let it shine. What you gonna do with your little light? Gonna let it shine. Gonna let it shine.
Let it shine. Shine. Let it shine.
What you gonna do with your little light? Gonna let it shine. What you gonna do with your little light? Gonna let it shine. What you gonna do with your little light? Gonna let it shine. What you gonna do with your little light? Gonna let it shine. Gonna let it shine.
Let it shine. Shine. Let it shine.
In Matthew 5, Jesus called his followers the light of the world. He told us to let our light shine so that people would see our good deeds and glorify God. But how can a normal person who sins, doubts, struggles, and messes up shine God's light in a dark world? If Jesus is like the sun, bringing all the light into our world, then how can we possibly shine as bright as he does? The truth is, we can't. The moon is the brightest object in the night sky. It can provide enough light for us to see our way around at night. Do you know how much light the moon is able to generate? None. That's right. The brightest object in the night sky can't generate any light at all. What we call moonlight is really just sunlight bouncing off of the moon. The moon can only reflect the light that the sun shines onto it. and the moon does such a good job of reflecting the sun's light that it shines brighter than anything else in the night sky. You and I can be like the moon. As imperfect humans, we can never shine with the truth or beauty or perfect love of Jesus. But we can reflect it. The closer we grow to Jesus, the more we can shine the light of His love in a dark world. And when people see God's perfect love reflected in our lives, He will be glorified. They won't say, "Wow, you must be really amazing." They will say, "Wow, God must be really amazing." Reflecting God's love isn't about showing people how good we are. It's about showing people how good God is. When we do our best to love people, serve people, help people, and value people like Jesus does, then we are shining the light of His love into their lives.
Don't you guys just love fall? I know I do. One of the best things about fall is all of the pumpkins. But you know what's not so great about fall? A rotten pumpkin. Today, we're going to play a game where you have to try to identify a rotten pumpkin from a good pumpkin. The rules are simple. I'll give you the name of a Bible character, then I'll show you 3 pumpkins with facts about that Bible character. 2 of these facts will be true, but 1 will not be. That's the rotten pumpkin. All you have to do is hold up the number of fingers for the pumpkin you think is rotten. 1, 2, or 3. Easy enough, right? All right, let's go. Our first Bible character is King David. Now, which of these is not true about King David? 1, David killed a giant. 2, David was Israel's first king. 3, David was a shepherd. Remember, hold up 1, 2, or 3 fingers based on which pumpkin you think is not telling the truth. Okay, time's up. Who is holding up 2 fingers? You're correct. King David was Israel's second king. Good job. Let's try another. Our next Bible character is Samson. Now, which of these is not true about Samson? 1, Samson was very weak. 2, Samson had long hair. 3, Samson killed a lion. Okay, time to get those fingers up. Which pumpkin do you think is not telling the truth? Time's up. Who's holding up 2 fingers? You should be holding up 1 because Samson was very strong. Let's do another one. Rahab is our next Bible character. Now, which of these is not true about Rahab? 1, Rahab was from Jericho. 2, Rahab helped the Israelite spies. 3, Rahab hung a bird cage from her window. All right, it's time to decide. Which pumpkin do you think is not telling the truth? Time's up. Who is holding up 3 fingers? You are correct. Rahab actually tied a scarlet rope in her window. Let's try another. Peter is our next Bible character. Now, which of these is not true about Peter? 1, Peter walked on water. 2, Peter lied about knowing Jesus. 3, Peter was a tax collector. So what do you think? Which of these pumpkins is not telling the truth? Time's up. Who is holding up 3 fingers? You're correct. Peter was actually a fisherman. Good job! Jonah is our next Bible character. Now, which of these is not true about Jonah? 1, Jonah was swallowed by a fish. 2, Jonah spent 5 days in a fish's belly. 3, Jonah went to Nineveh. So what do you think? Which of these pumpkins is not telling the truth? That's it. Time is up. Who's holding up 2 fingers? You are correct. Jonah was actually in the fish's belly for 3 days. That's still a long time. Eve is our next Bible character. Now, which of these is not true about Eve? 1. Eve was Adam's daughter. 2. Eve was the first woman to ever live. 3. Eve was Abel's mother. So what do you think? Which of these pumpkins is not telling the truth? Time's up! Who is holding up 3 fingers? You should be holding up only 1. Eve was actually Adam's wife. Esther is our next Bible character. Now, which of these is not true about Esther? 1. Esther was a queen. 2. Esther was a Jew. 3. Esther was married to Haman. So what do you think? Which of these pumpkins is not telling the truth? Time's up. Who is holding up 3 fingers? You are correct. Esther was actually married to King Xerxes. Let's try one last question. Noah is our final Bible character. Now, which of these is not true about Noah? 1. Noah built an ark. 2. Noah painted a rainbow on the ark. 3. Noah had 3 sons. Which of these pumpkins is not telling the truth? Time's up! Who's holding up 2 fingers? You are correct. God actually put a rainbow in the sky when Noah came out of the ark. Great job, everyone!